Boom, day number 24 of November, and it's surprisingly warm today actually. Guess I'm going for a cycle a little bit later, but it feels pretty warm, nice bit of sun, and we're starting off up this hill, so it's going to warm us up as well. Yeah, a good start. So yeah, day number 24 now. We're getting, only got another 6 days to go, and then we'll reach the end of November, and it's been awesome so far. I've been really enjoying doing these daily cycles. There's definitely been a few where I've just not really felt like doing it, but always been glad that I did, because I'm used to being pretty active. Usually I need to cycle to work or to jiu-jitsu, so that kind of gives me a reason to cycle every day. But throughout the lockdown, kind of needed to give myself something to keep me motivated, and I think it was good timing, November being over the lockdown. And we're coming up to the cemetery that I used to go for a walk in when I lived just by here. And yeah, I found it a nice place to contemplate. Let's see, it's actually open now, so let's go for a little cycle. Yeah, I used to love coming through here. It is it's just a beautiful place, but also just a good place to reflect on life. And I had a lot of interesting thoughts coming through here about the things people do to try and stay alive and to remember people, and that the real essence of life is while you are alive and while you can do things to influence the world. That's the bit that's important. And the legacy that you leave is just all of the little impacts you've had on the people around you, and how that affects how they think and behave in the future. It makes you realise that, all of these people have died, some of them younger than me, and it makes you appreciate it. I think it's a really valuable thing to reflect on, because it gives life a greater sense of urgency when you realise that you are going to die, and that you don't know when that's going to be. So each day is incredibly important. Tomorrow is promised to no man. I think as well, a lot in kind of the society I've grown up in is there's not a very healthy relationship towards death. It's kind of just seen as this, scary thing we try not to think about and push away, and feel like it's something that could never happen to us. But the truth is, it's the one thing you can be certain will happen. And it's worth realizing that, although no one's special or above that, but you do have a real chance while you're alive to enjoy your life and to make lives better for the people who are around you. And that maybe you've squandered that at times, like everyone has. But that's why it's valuable to keep reminding yourself, because it's easy to just get caught up in the everyday things that you need to do and not kind of take stock of how you are impacting the world, and if you are making things better. And even just making things better for yourself is important. You need to realize that, you're a person. If you make yourself happier, you're making the world a happier place. But the funny thing is that the thing that makes me happier often is to do things for other people and to think of other people and make their lives better as well. But it's important to remember that when you are, you have times when you're alone, you can just practice enjoying yourself and just, like if you're cycling, just appreciate and enjoy that cycle as much as you possibly can. There's absolutely no reason not to appreciate everything you're doing and get everything out of it. It's easy to get distracted and not do that. So, I try not to beat myself up if I do that. If I've noticed that I'm kind of not really making the most of things or being a bit lazy, but every time I remember, I just try and course correct myself a little bit to just, breathe in, breathe out, and just enjoy and appreciate where I am and the things that I've got and the ability that I have to take action and do things. Yeah, this is a beautiful place to cycle around. So yeah, as you're watching this, I guess I'd invite you to think about, what things would really make you proud of today and of your life, and to just do some of those things. And this, the things I'm saying is, mostly, this is kind of what I'm saying to myself. I don't want it to come across as like, I don't know, me being preachy in any way. This is kind of how I speak to myself and the things I think about. So yeah, if I'm ever saying things like that of like, oh, you should do this or whatever, I'm speaking to myself and trying to coach myself. And that's something that I've found is such a valuable metric, being proud of my day. That's something I've really been trying to live my life by recently, because making yourself proud of your day, means not just you're doing what you feel like. It may sound a little bit like that, but it's not about, oh yeah, just do whatever you feel like. But just thinking about, okay, at the end of the day, what things will I have been proud that I did? And that means that, I really think people know a lot more about how to solve their own problems than they realise. People have a lot of the answers to the things that they're thinking about. So just asking yourself, what would you be proud of? I found that's been really helpful, because it means that I will do things that I enjoy, that are just fun in the moment, and just appreciating or enjoying a cup of tea or something like that, something very small. But something where I'll be like, that was a worthwhile use of my time to smell the flowers. But also, things that I'm proud of would be, doing something thoughtful for someone else, or doing something in preparation for the future, doing something maybe like a workout which is hard and I don't feel like doing it, or I feel like stopping halfway through and just continuing anyway. That's something that would make me proud. So yeah, it's been very helpful to me recently, and I'd recommend it as a thing to try out. Just use that as your filter. Think about, will this make me proud of today? What can I do right now that will make me proud of the day? And yeah, why don't you just have a little think about that just as we're leaving the graveyard and going back to life, and just think about that. Think about what things you can do today, right after you finish this video, that will make you proud of today, and then go and do them. But think about those things now, if you like. Or you can just enjoy the scenery. And what are those things? Are you ready to do them? Good. Now, let's see what the time is. And we've got another 5 minutes just to enjoy the last bit of the cycle. Let's go up the hill so we have a nice little ride down. And let's go up here. Oh, this has really been a beautiful cycle. Glad we went via, let's go down here, via the cemetery. It was a really nice place to cycle around and kind of influenced the things that I felt like talking about, and I hope that you guys got something valuable out of this, that maybe, you know, if you're watching this, you might have a go thinking what things will make you proud of the day, and just, I mean, if you do it, just let me know how it goes. That would be amazing, because yeah, these are things that I think about a lot, and things that I definitely don't do perfectly, but I enjoy striving to live a good life, really, one that's intrinsically and extrinsically valuable. That really is my main goal, I suppose, for my life. So let's enjoy the downhill and get ready for the rest of the day. I'm gonna get back home and edit this video, get that uploaded, do some more editing on my final videos for the end of the month that I'm gonna release. And yeah, I hope you're ready to do the last things in your day, whether it's the morning for you right now, or if you're into the evening and you're just gonna go to sleep and enjoy falling asleep thinking about how you're gonna make yourself proud of tomorrow. Yeah. Can't believe I quoted the Bible today as well. I think that's from the Bible. The tomorrow is promised to no man. I went on one. Yeah, I really enjoyed this video. No idea that that was going to be the content of it. I was planning on just continuing up the hill and going over, but I think it can be really valuable to just, you know, follow what seems right in the moment, and that's what seemed right. And that is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Got a little bit deep there, but I hope it was valuable to you and that, you know, you're gonna give that a try. And yeah, like the video if you enjoyed, share it, but most importantly, we're still raising money for Movember, so click the link down in the description if you want to get involved, leave a donation, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.